On our broadcast tonight, the cold may seem bad, but the snow is even worse in some locations. We'll show you how things are looking. Plus, veterans give up a lot to serve their country. Gatherings around Wisconsin today provided a chance to say thanks. And a beautiful day in the woods can be ruined if you come across a bunch of trash. The DNR hopes hunters will report garbage so they can find it and it can be cleaned up. Your local news starts now.
Your local news and weather from where you live. Newswatch 12 at 6 starts now.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Well, we're starting this evening with a chill in the air. We'll have team coverage tonight looking at conditions around the Northwoods and what you can expect. Of course, we'll start with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weather live in studio to get us started tonight. Jeff, what are we looking at?
All right, Stephen, we're tracking two major weather headlines tonight. First off is the snow, followed by some incredibly cold temperatures tonight. The snow is courtesy of a northwest wind over Lake Superior, so an unfrozen lake right now is picking up lots of moisture over the lake currently this evening and dumping that moisture across parts of northern Wisconsin. Now, it's dumping it in a very select area over parts of Iron County, over to Ashland County, over to Vilas County, with some scattered showers south of that as well. But again, the heaviest snow is going to fall in these counties here, which include Iron and Vilas counties. So, parts of Iron County already reporting close to 6 to 10 inches of snow today, and that band is now moving into parts of Vilas County. So if you're traveling north along the highways tonight, be ready for near whiteout conditions. The very nature of lake effect snow is very scattered, but it can go from 0 to 60 very quickly and drop visibility very quickly across the area as well. Here's where the heaviest snow is going to fall. So all of us kind of a widespread 1 to 3 inch snowfall, I would say north of Highway 29, but a big bullseye here over Vilas County and Iron County tonight with possibly 5 to 10 inches of snow there by tomorrow morning. The other story is going to be the incredibly cold temperatures. It's 8 degrees right now in Rhinelander 6 and Phillips going down to about 2 for lows tonight. So here's your forecast. Light snow showers out there now, heavy in Vilas County. Your full forecast is coming up. Stephen?
Jeff, thank you. And we know areas in the Lake Superior snow belt can expect to see a decent amount of snowfall in addition to the cold accumulation. Newswatch 12's Devin Biggs is in Manitowish waters to see how things are looking. Devin?
And good evening, Stephen. Just as we come on the air, the snow is now picking up. We have another lake effect snow band starting to move into Manitowish waters right now. Right now, as I have my little yardstick here, we're going to measure the snow. And right now, about 2 inches of snow right now on the ground. If we get a lot of bands like this, that snow will accumulate. The good news, the wind isn't much of a problem. I also brought my handheld anemometer with me. And right now, I'm only seeing winds at around 1 to 2 miles per hour. So this hasn't been much of a problem at all. When I traveled up the Manitowish waters today, all I really saw was basically what the definition of a lake effect snow band is. You see snow for a little bit, then you see sun, and you see clouds. It's very select in its areas. Some areas may see a lot of snow, other areas may not. The other big headline is the cold temperatures. The car said 13 degrees a little while ago, so it's very cold out here. Any wind will make it very chilly, so everyone encouraged to stay inside and keep warm. Live in Manitowish waters, Devin Biggs, Newswatch 12.
Devin, thank you. Now, just 50 miles to the southeast of where Devin is, the scene is very different. That's where we'll find Newswatch 12's Dan Hagan live in Oneida County, where the temperatures could drop near the record low. Dan?
Hi, Stephen. Yeah, as you can see, there's not much snow going down right now, but cold temperatures are a concern. We're sitting at 8 degrees right now. We're supposed to approach 0 degrees later this evening, and that's why it's so important to prepare your car for winter emergencies. Make sure to check with your mechanic that the battery and radiator fluid is in good condition. Oneida County Sheriff's Captain Tyler Young said it's important to prepare your car for emergency situations. He encourages people to make sure their cell phone is charged and not to be afraid to call 911.
In this type of weather, being stranded on the side of the road, to me, is an emergency situation, so I wouldn't deter anybody from calling 911 if their car broke down.
Having a backup of signal flares is also a smart move. Young encourages people to stock your cars with blankets, extra clothing, and even a candle. And another good tip, if it's this cold outside, try to stay home if you can. Live in Rhinelander, Dan Hagan, Newswatch 12. Back to you, Stephen.
Dan, thank you. Devin as well. Stay warm out there. And we'll get those full details of the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller later on in the show.